How's it going, y'all? Welcome to today's video. This video might just be a really long yap session, but I feel like it's needed because I feel like not every single video that I do needs to have something happen in it. Recently though, I have felt like I have been a little up and down with how I've been in my videos as far as like excitement or like how to structure the videos, because I am always trying to make things better, which is good. Obviously, you want things to be better, but it grows so fast that you almost have to kind of adapt with things, which I'm okay with. I love adapting. But then comes the struggle where you're not doing so hot some months and other months you are. Some of my videos have taken off as far as view count, and then some of them haven't been the best. And I'm okay with that. Like, that's why I work full-time job outside of YouTube, because I don't want to rely on YouTube to be my end-all be-all. But it does suck sometimes because I have normal everyday problems just like you guys, where I wake up sometimes and I don't feel as motivated to do anything, but YouTube really gives me that platform to be motivated and keep like myself going, which I wouldn't trade for the world. I have self-diagnosed ADHD, which basically means that I'm always thinking about things of what I want to do and trying to push through to complete those things. Fatigue, tiredness, exhaustion, all of those things I still have. I am still human. So like, I try to balance myself out with making these videos, but also making sure my health improves and stays where it is, because I am getting older and I can tell that getting older and still trying to be stubborn and doing everything on your own, which I have been trying to do, which I am completely okay with, because for me, I'd rather learn how to do everything so I could teach people how to do things if they decide to want to join the team, which right now is just me. I'm the one-man team. I need to realize that I don't want to slow down, but I do need to take care of myself, because if I'm not taking care of myself, then no one else will. I've been noticing a lot that my energy levels aren't low, they could be improved. Like, everything that is going on with me can be improved, as far as like, I have noticed that I don't feel good all the time. Like, sometimes I wake up and my body's just like, dude, you can't do anything today, which kind of sucks, but is also really nice sometimes, because like, I would love to be on the go every single day and just do all these things, but you just can't do that. That's physically impossible and mentally impossible too, because your brain just isn't able to function that way without you prioritizing that. And I'm trying to prioritize my health. The next thing I want to talk about, so this upcoming Christmas, I have some really cool things coming for this channel, and it kind of starts during Christmas because, well, I got an opportunity to go overseas, not this Christmas, but next Christmas, so 2027, I believe. And I want to tell you guys this because it's something that I've been working on for a while now, but it wasn't set in stone. But I just finalized everything, which is really, really cool, because basically my dad owns a non-profit organization in Asia that we have talked about the potential of me going out there with Hammer Down Restorations and meeting the contacts that he has as far as like the network that he has, but at the same time share with others overseas, because I actually moved to the US in 2010. I was born in Napa, California, but I moved to Asia for 16 years, and I just recently moved back in 2010. So for me, a lot of my life was overseas. I've been in the US for 15 years. Next year is gonna be 16, and that's gonna be like my 50-50. Like, going back will be kind of full circle, and it'll give a lot of meaning to that trip, because that way it'll be 16 years me being in America, and then going back to Asia, where I spent the first half of my life. Also, this upcoming Christmas is going to be something really special though, because maybe you guys haven't picked up on this, I'm not sure, but my dad's from Texas and my mom is from Hawaii. So for me, the way I like to think of it is I'm a Hawaiian cowboy, which is kind of awesome because I grew up on a ranch. In Hawaii, that's called a panilo'o. Please roast me in the comments if that's not correct, but for those of you that don't know what that term is, it's when back home in Hawaii, I believe it was, please correct me in the comments, but I think it was King Lunililo asked his connections to bring over cowboys to basically show the Kanaka Maoli how to farm, ranch, and, you know, ride horses. So because of that, basically they called them Panilolos. So that is the Hawaiian term for cowboys, is Panilolos, which I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. My family has roots in Texas, and I am going to be going back, which I think this is my third trip back to Texas, which I'm going to document this time. When I go back, I am planning to go to a small town, which you guys probably know of for other reasons, but a small town called Waco, Texas. And this place is absolutely perfect as far as location wise to, I think it's an hour south of Dallas, an hour northeast from Austin, and an hour northwest from Houston. And it's just the perfect location for what I want to do. Texas is where I want to be, because if I'm not back home in Hawaii, I want to be in Texas. There's going to be a lot of cool things happening there as far as just getting land. I'll probably have a house there. Like, I do want to build a house, but for the beginning stages, I just want to have kind of like a place that I live at right now, a double wide, but I want a lot of land and property so I can really grow myself to where I want to be and have, you know, unlimited possibilities. And the cool thing about that is I don't have to worry about limiting my content. And by that, I mean, we're gonna have lifts, we're gonna have fabrication, access to all that. We're gonna have industrial equipment, like everything that I want to have in a property is gonna be that Texas property. And I cannot wait, because it's gonna be the greatest, the coolest thing I think I've ever done, and I know you guys are going to be excited about that. So that's going to be later on. That's kind of where we're building into, because in order for me to build that property in Texas, I have to be here working, like furthering my career at work, but then I also growing my channel, because you guys are going to be the ones that, you know, make that happen, and I really want to see that come into fruition. So those are going to be the plans for that. The Supra, which I'm going to show you guys right now, there's a lot that needs to be done with that. I'm really glad I haven't touched it, because I think the problems with it are a lot easier than I assumed at first, which I want to say I haven't really dove into it that much, but I'm glad I haven't touched it. I think the problem is simpler, and I want to say that the engine's not hurt as bad as I think it is, and it's just where it has either an exhaust manifold leak. I think that the crankshaft bearings are bad. Yes, sucks, but isn't terrible, because that's something that it can be fixed. It's not something that is going to be detrimental. It's not easy, but it's doable to get into the engine and fix those. It just takes time and money, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get this thing back up on the road, or not back up on the road, but like at least moving, by turning the car on and trying to diagnose it further, because I think the problem is simpler than I was assuming. And I haven't touched it because for me, I just can't dive into something with all of my other projects going on, but I really want to look into that, because right now is the perfect time, since the Matrix is pretty much where I want it to be. I have a few more things on that. Need to get the lip kit on, repair the valences, because that's that's a big thing for me. Install the speakers that I have. So everything on the Matrix is very not simple. It's something that can get done very quickly and in a reasonable time, which I'm obviously very thankful for, because that car is I just love seeing it where it is, where it sits. I just need to make sure that I can, continue to drive that car so that I can put more time and effort into the other cars, which the next car that really is on the chopping block is the SC300, which the next thing I'm going to do to this is I'm going to be doing a ABS delete. So we're going to be getting this out of the way. Powerhouse Racing does sell a kit that you can get to do an ABS delete. However, I don't want to do that. I have the means and the knowledge of building one my own. I just need to get all of the junk out and, you know, just build a line. So this is going to be all gone. And this next year, I really want to focus on just getting this thing cleaned, getting it where it needs to be as far as just all settled, so that when the engine is done, we can go ahead and put it in. Which update on the engine, everything is done. Bringing the engine home, and we're gonna get that done and dusted, get that fixed. And I'm really excited because once the SC is done, then we can move on to the next thing. The SC has been kind of the biggest project that I've had to do up until now, and once that is driving again, or once the engine's in, which is going to take obviously a lot of time and effort, money as well, because that's literally the first like project that Hamadan Restorations is going to do, is rebuilding that 2J, which I'm really looking forward to. Super nervous, super like excited, and I have no idea how it's going to go, but that's what we're here for, is documenting every single part of that build. And then also coming to the 4Runner. So in the last video I did with the 4Runner, this swing out needs to be not modified, but it needs to be shifted over just a little bit so that this latch will hit. So it just needs to literally just go from like right here to like right here. So it just needs to be moved in a little bit. These are riveted in though, so I do have to take the thing out and just widen. I think I'm just gonna widen the catch where these bolts land, push it over a little bit so that everything is nice and flush, because then I don't have to use this weird latch that I've been having to use for a while now. So this thing is going to be coming back into the rotation. I need to take the tow hitch off, and then I also need to fix the electrical problem right here where it won't pull the window down. I have to go inside to the switch to actuate it. So once I get this back working, everything on the 4Runner will be where it needs to be before we do the engine swap. So the engine swap on this is going to come after the JZ is done, as well as after the Mark III, because the Mark III, I need to have every single one of my cars run and drive under its own power. That's kind of where we're at right now. I feel like a lot of stuff has happened, which I'm obviously super blessed for. We kind of need to refocus into just everything that we're doing as far as where the channel's headed, how we are doing, how I'm doing, and what you guys think. So if you guys have lasted this long, I know this was a super long yap session, but I would rather talk things out than do things sometimes, because it helps me just figure out what the next step is and kind of go from there. Especially since like the days like today, because today I got off work in the morning and I just woke up. Days like this, I don't really want to do anything extensive, just because I need my body to be able to heal and repair itself. Because I'm not gonna lie guys, if you guys have ever done night shift and then gone to a day schedule, it's kind of a mental battle where you feel exhausted and the energy that you have is limited, I guess. But let me know in the comments how you guys are feeling about the energy, like what you guys think of the game plan, and if you guys want more information about anything that I've talked about, just let me know in the comments below, because I read every single one and I try to respond as best as possible. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and definitely like, subscribe, and comment if you guys haven't. Let's get into the giveaway. Let's go. All right guys, now the moment you have all been waiting for. So we finally hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'm super stoked on it. I think we're at like 1,200 currently as of this moment, but I wanted to give back to you guys, and I wanted to do a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So in order to enter, you can go into my Instagram, which is going to be right here, and you can go ahead and follow the rules of how to enter. Very, very simple. You know, not something too complicated, but go ahead and follow all the steps. You're probably gonna have to come back to this video to drop something down below in the comments, but I'll see you guys back when you guys do that. What are we giving away though? I'm glad you asked. So this is gonna be the first prize. Is gonna get an SC300 Hamadan Restoration shirt, which if you guys don't know what it looks like, it has Hamadan Restorations hitting the front, and then it has the SC300 in the back, which you guys can probably see from the shirt. But number one prize is gonna get a shirt, as well as a 711 Mark IV Supra And you guys know I love my Toyotas, so you guys are going to get a 2000 GT Roadster, which I'm very excited about this prize package. I think it's going to be really exciting. I do not have any other sizes but larges, so I will be sending out a large to both the winners because we're going to have two. Whoever wins will be able to, whatever size they need, a bigger or smaller, they'll be able to let me know what size they are, and then I'm going to send out their correct size as soon as I get my next shirt order in. So don't worry, you guys will get the correct size you guys need, but I'm going to be sending out the large to both the winners. The second place winner is going to get the exact same thing. So it's going to be the shirt, but they're only going to get the 711 Supra. They will not be getting the Roadster. So go ahead, go to my Instagram, enter into the giveaway, and best of luck to you guys. Hopefully you guys are the winners. Also, make sure to follow every single step, because I'm going to be checking to make sure that you guys follow every single step, because if you guys miss one step, that will disqualify you from being in the giveaway. So I want to make sure this is fair for everyone that does every single step. Very easy rules, nothing too hard to do. It just takes a little effort, and that's it. So good luck to everyone that is going to be in the giveaway, and I hope you guys win. I will see you guys in the next video. Mahalo for watching, and take care. And always remember, guys, never forget, always stay positive and stay true to who you are. Caden shoots. Till next time. Gee! Take care. All right, lates. Bye. Oh, hey guys, didn't see you guys there. If you guys haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button. It supports the channel and it really means a lot to me. If you guys got some time to kill, check this playlist out. This video right here, 2 things you'd like it. So go ahead and check it out. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay then, shoots.